What's up, you guys? It's Olivia Shanti and I'm back with another video.
Okay, so before we even get into the video, I don't know why I thought I was slick putting that big fan directly behind my camera, hoping that y'all wouldn't hear it. I don't know why I thought that. So please try to ignore it. It's not that loud, but I can hear it. Maybe it's because I'm editing it, but yeah, just try to ignore it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, this video, y'all, look, I'm gonna just start by saying that this is gonna be a girl talk. This is going to be a girl talk because I recently went through something that I'm gonna tell y'all about later on in this video. And I recently got told, like, okay, so this is the spark of this idea of how I was like, okay, maybe I should make a video about this. Because 2 weeks ago, a few weeks ago, whatever, two people actually came up to me and they was like, you just act so unbothered. Like, you act like nothing bothers you. Like, you act like you don't go through nothing. Like, you act like so aloof and detached. Like, and honestly, when these two people told me this, I did not know how to take it because I'm honestly in the process of learning how to be more open. Like, I actually want to be a lot more open, and that's honestly a part of the reason why I started my YouTube channel. Yeah, I didn't know how to take that when people were telling me that, because I'm thinking that I'm doing the opposite, but I'm really not. I guess it's just who I am at this point. Like, I'm not gonna even try to fight it or whatever anymore. So I guess I'm just like an unbothered, detached person, and that's just what it is. I'm just gonna accept that. Another thing, and another reason, I know a lot of people don't believe in like zodiac and stuff like that, but me, I love zodiac, and I'm an Aquarius. If you don't know, Aquarius is literally the sign of detachment. One thing an Aquarius is going to do is we're going to detach, period. We're going to detach, we're going to move on. Like, that's one thing about it. So if y'all want to get y'all advice from somebody, I'm your girl. Okay, I'm your girl. On top of that, I am also, like, on a serious note, I am also somebody that has gone through a lot in their younger stages of life. Like, I am a person that lost a parent at a very young age. I am somebody who's lost a grandparent. You know, like, I've been through a lot of stuff that kind of puts me in situations where I am forced to detach. Like, I have no other option but to detach because I no longer can attach to these people that were in my life, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not here anymore, you know? So I feel like those situations kind of set the mindset that I have now, today. So I am going to take what I know and pass it on to you guys so it could help you. And you know, the thing is, I am not unbothered. I feel like everybody be bothered. Like, if we being honest, everybody be bothered, bro. Be for real. We're all human. And I know it's like a trend nowadays to act like we not bothered by anything and nothing bothers us, and we walk around with like the I don't give a F attitude and I don't care attitude. And it's like, come on, y'all. Like, deep down inside, you be bothered. Like, be for real, you be bothered. Stuff be bothering you. You be triggered. You feel me? You do care. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to acknowledge that you actually care. How do I be unbothered? Like, how do I become detached from things, people, whatever? Like, how do I do that? First things first. Damn. Okay, so let me just tell y'all what I went through recently that kind of reminded me of how I detach and how I act unbothered by these things. I had to recently detach from somebody that if I'm being honest, I was attached to. Like, I was very attached to this person. Like, I became very familiar with this person. I became very comfortable with this person. So yeah, I was attached to this person to an extent. And a situation had happened between me and this person where I had to let them go. Like, there was no option but to let this person go because I could not take it anymore. Like, I'm at the roof. Like, I am at the roof with everything. Like, no, we're done. Now, I have detached from this person before, but when I did it the first time, I didn't do it well enough. Okay, I didn't do it well enough. Like, I was calling myself detached from this person, but I was still talking to them. I was still seeing them here and there. You feel me? And you can't be seeing somebody, you can't be talking to somebody and then want to detach from them at the same time. You're really not going to get to where you want to be if you keep holding on to things that you need to let go of. So this video is going to be a reminder for myself and some advice for you guys. If you are going through something else in your life where you want to detach from your feelings, you want to detach from a place, a thing, or whatever, apply it to that. But since I went through something recently with a person, that's what I'm mainly going to be talking about. But if you just take it wherever it needs to be, okay? How do I detach? Like, how do I move on? How do I let go? How do I be unbothered? Like, how do I do it? First things first. The first thing you have to do is accept that you need to detach. And you need to accept, when it comes to a person, you need to accept that that person is who they are, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Like, and it sounds so easy, but it's really easier said than done. Like, that accepting that you do is so difficult, because it's like, damn, I went through so much with this person. I did so much. We have so much history together. We loved each other. We did all of these things together, and now we have to go our separate ways. Like, that's crazy. And then I have to accept the fact that this person really wasn't who I thought they were. I had to accept the fact that this person literally gets up every day and decides to be themselves every single day with no consideration of me at all. Like, no matter what I say, no matter how much I express myself, no matter what type of arguments we have, no matter what history we have, like, they're literally going to get up and be themselves every day, no matter if I agree with it or not. So, that being said, they have full right to be whoever they want to be. No matter if they want to be a narcissist, manipulator, bum, then that's what they're going to be. And I can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like, especially when it comes down to women, like, we be trying so hard to, like, change people and change, like, people's mindsets and stuff. And it's like, bro, that's not our job. Okay? Like, we need to learn that that's not our job. Like, if you want to be a gaslighting narcissist, then so be it. But the only thing that I can control is myself. You see what I'm saying? The only thing I can control is if I accept this or not. So, that being said, accepting the fact that a person really is like a narcissist, manipulator, or just not an overall good person, it's very difficult, because you once loved this person. You once had some type of connection with this person. And to fully accept that, it's very hard. But honestly, once you fully accept that, it's a lot easier to move on and go with these other steps that I'm going to tell y'all. So after you accept the fact that, okay, I do need to move on, this is never going to change, the outcome, and that's another thing too that you need to detach from. You need to detach from the outcome of stuff. Like, you need to detach from what you thought something was going to be, so you can fully move on. Because just because you think it's going to happen a certain way doesn't mean that it's going to happen a certain way. But once you fully accept that, it's going to be a lot easier to move on to these next steps that I'm going to tell y'all. So after you accept, you need to take this person, place, thing, whatever, out of your mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, this is where I messed up at. Because I just told y'all, I was trying to detach. The first time I tried to detach from this person, I'm still seeing them. I'm still talking to them. So I'm just calling myself detaching, and this person is still here. Like, how do you expect to move on and you still talk to this person every freaking day? It's not gonna work like that. So out of sight, out of mind. I'm talking no contact, no calls, no texts, no seeing them, no nothing, no contact. Like, literally, don't follow each other on Instagram. Don't, like, all that fake pages, no caller ID, all that stuff. Dead every single bit of it. Because The more you constantly have to see this person, place, thing, whatever, it's gonna remind you how much you feel about whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna remind you of that person. It's gonna remind you of this place, thing, whatever. Like, you know, you can't heal and you can't move on in the same environment that hurt you. So that being said, you have to remove yourself. That's the only thing that you can control, is removing yourself from wherever you at, removing yourself from seeing, thinking, anything, dealing with whatever you're trying to detach from. You need to take yourself out of it completely. I'm talking cold turkey. Completely just shut it out, because it's going to be a lot harder on you to move on if you're still constantly having to see this person, place, thing, whatever, right? Okay, so first is accepting. Second is out of sight, out of mind. So after you do those two steps, you're going to heal. Okay, and now this healing part, this is going to be the longest part. And you need to do this. You need to understand that you need to heal alone. Don't bring people with you. Don't misery. Y'all know the saying, misery love company. You see what I'm saying? If you're miserable, stop trying to, like, don't get me wrong. You could vent as much as you want, and you could talk to people as much as you want about what you're going through and how you feel. But at the end of the day, nobody's really going to understand how you really feel at the end of the day, because nobody went through exactly what you went through. See what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you can vent. I'm not saying don't vent, but do it in moderation. Okay, you have to understand that you have to heal on your own, and it's only going to work if you do it on your own. You can't bring everybody with you, because healing is not linear. Okay, healing is not linear, so you can't keep bringing people onto your healing journey, because you're going to be going like this a lot. Like, one day you're going to feel like you're okay, the next day you're going to feel like sad and mad and upset, and you know, like, you're just going to be all over. And that's fine. That's what healing is. Healing is not linear. So you need to understand that you need to heal on your own and at your own time. During your healing, you also need to understand that you need to feel everything. So I understand I'm trying to tell y'all to be unbothered, but it's like, to get to that unbothered stage, you need to be bothered first. Okay, you need to feel hurt first. Like, and as messed up as it sounds, it's the truth. Like, that's the only way you're really gonna be unbothered for real, because you already went through it. You feel me? So be bothered. Shit. If you wanna cry, cry. If you wanna be mad, be mad. If you wanna scream at the top of your lungs, scream at the top of your lungs. Like, who's gonna stop you? Do that. Do not suppress your emotions, because acting like you're not bothered is not going to make you really be unbothered. If anything, it's going to make you more bothered, because you're not even acknowledging how you really feel about something. You see what I'm saying? So feel everything. To give y'all like a better representation of like how I view my emotions, I view my emotions like clouds in the sky. Literally, like, clouds come and go. Okay, clouds come and go. Some clouds might be darker than others. Some clouds might come and rain on you. You know what I'm saying? But they come and go. They don't stay here. You never see the same cloud twice. Okay? They come and go. They're not permanent. So when I say, okay, I view my feelings like clouds, I acknowledge the clouds. Hey, that cloud is pretty dark. That cloud is pretty dark, and I realize that cloud is pretty dark. Let's see what's going on with this cloud. So now, after I realize and acknowledge that the cloud is dark, it can pass. Okay? You're not your emotions. You are not how you feel in this moment. So don't attach to your feelings. Do not attach to what you feel right now. Your feelings do not define you. So allow your emotions to come in and let go. That's it. Come in and let go. And another thing too, you have to redirect your emotions. Like, especially my women out there. Like, I understand that women are like the most emotional creatures on the planet, like literally. But when we feel stuff, we don't always have to react. And I feel like a lot of women need to hear that, because We always feel like, oh, you're upset, you're sad, you feel like you need to go on this long tangent and rant and post stuff, subliminals on Instagram and do all this stuff and come out of character and do all this stuff. You don't have to react to every single emotion that you feel. You don't. You can honestly redirect anything that you feel to something positive. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you want to be upset or angry, you could put that in your journal, or you could go talk to your friend. You don't even got to talk to your friend about the problem that you're having. You could just talk to your friend because your friend, you know your friends really love you for who you are, so you could just hang out with them and they help you take your mind off stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow them to consume you. Do not allow your emotions to consume you, but feel them. You have to find a balance. Don't suppress your emotions, but don't attach to them neither. See what I'm saying? And once you do those things, like once you realize, okay, I am not my emotions, so my emotions do not define me, you're gonna realize, like, damn, I don't have to react because this emotion is not even gonna be here tomorrow. Like, I might not even feel the same way tomorrow, so why am I attaching myself to this feeling? You feel me? Like, this emotion could literally be gone tomorrow. You feel me? So what's the point of attaching to this feeling anyway? Now, the last thing you need to do, and honestly, this is like the last step. This is the last step that I have to go through to be like, okay, well, now I'm done because I don't even care no more. You feel me? The last step that you need to do to detach and be unbothered, this is like really the key to being unbothered. I really want to go in and get in my bag with this one. I'm not even gonna lie. Do not seek revenge. I don't know what it is nowadays with people who feeling like they need to get their lick back and they need to do like all these evil things and wish bad on people and all that stuff. Let me tell you something. If I know I never did nothing wrong to somebody, why would I start now? I don't do nothing bad to nobody because my intentions are pure. My heart is pure. My heart don't even have space for hate. My heart don't even have space to wish bad on somebody. So why would I come out of my skin to wish bad on you? And if that doesn't say that you're bothered more than anything, I don't know what does. Like, honestly, like, I feel like seeking revenge, I feel like feeling like you need to get a lick back is literally the definition of, hey, I'm extremely bothered by what you do to me, and I'm extremely bothered by what you say. So now I'm going to come out of my character to show you how you made me feel. Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't give a damn. Let me tell y'all something. I never seek revenge a day in my life. And I don't plan on seeking revenge ever, anytime soon. Because I just feel like, first off, seeking revenge and wishing bad on somebody takes way too much energy. Because, like, you're literally sitting here waiting on something bad to happen to somebody because they made you feel some type of way. No, not doing that. That's too bothered. That's too bothered. And then another thing, y'all be feeling like because you didn't see the karma happen to that person after they did you dirty, you feel like it didn't happen to them. Let me tell y'all something very funny about karma. Karma don't miss a beat, okay? And one thing about me, I'm very divinely protected and I'm highly favored. So anything that anybody wanna do bad to me is gonna bounce off of me and come right back to you. Like, what? So what am I going out my way for to come and wish bad on you? No. That's just, no. Like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that because the universe got you. God got you. God got something for that. Okay? Promise you that. Just because you can't see the karma that's happening to that person doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay? There's a lot of things that people go through behind closed doors that you will never know about. For one. For two, karma might skip the person that you wanted to go to, and it might go to their kids.
Don't even get too caught up in the karma, because at the end of the day,
got space for that.
Let me put it like this: me and you can look at the same picture and see two different things. Because me and you have two different human experiences. Me and you operate at two different levels of consciousness. Regardless if you felt wronged by somebody, you felt like something wasn't supposed to happen, or whatever the case may be, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It's just how it was supposed to go because this person, place, thing was operating at its best ability. And who's to say that's bad? You know what I'm saying? Everybody is going to operate based off what they already know. And you can't dictate what somebody knows. So that being said, all you can do is move on with grace and with a light heart. Shit, you don't even have to think about karma. You might have just been placed in that certain position in your life to show somebody else something. You might have been put in somebody's life to show them love, show them a certain experience, you know? So at the end of the day, you did your job.
So honestly, y'all, that's really what I do. Like, that's honestly step by step the process that I go through in my head to be like, okay, like, I'm over this. Like, let's move on to something else. Like, you feel me? Like, and then another thing too, bro, I have this mindset where it's like, I realize that nothing is forever. I realize that everything is perception. Okay? Everything is perception. So I can look at something that happened to me in a bad way, or I could look at it like a lesson. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is about how you look at it. So if I want to look at that situation I was telling you about how I had to detach from this person, I could look at it like, damn, like, that was the worst thing that ever happened to me, and I can't believe I had to go through that, and I can't believe that person did that to me. And you know, I could look at it like that. Or I could look at it as, well, that was a lesson for me. That helped me be who I am today. You see what I'm saying? Everything is about how you look at it. So if you want to look at things in a messed up way, that's how it's gonna be. If you want to look at things like a blessing and a lesson, then that's what it will be. Honestly, y'all, that's really all I got. Like, that's really how I move on. Like, I don't know. Nothing is forever. So what's the point of attaching to anything? What's the point? What is the point of attaching to anything? Literally. I hope you guys learned from what I had to say, you know, and I hope you guys apply what I'm saying to any type of situation you have going on in your life right now. I know I had to remind myself, so this video right now is helping me